For decades, scientists have trusted a single blueprint for how the universe works, the Lambda CDM model. Think of it as the cosmic operating system that's been running the show, guiding research, handing out Nobel Prizes, and giving us the story of how the universe came to be. But here's the catch. What if this software is already outdated? What if the universe has been hiding some surprises all along, and we're just now noticing? Enter the James Webb Space Telescope. Launched only a few years ago, it's like giving humanity a brand new pair of glasses, ones powerful enough to peer farther into the cosmic past than ever before. And what Webb is showing us? Let's just say it has scientists leaning back in their chairs, rubbing their temples, and muttering, "Wait, what did we just see?" Here's the kicker. Webb is spotting thousands of strange, compact objects in regions of space so far away that the light reaching us today actually started its journey billions of years ago. Looking at them is basically time traveling back toward the beginning of everything. But instead of spotting the quiet baby galaxies the model predicted, Webb is seeing something off. These aren't delicate newborn galaxies just starting to glow. Nope. They're dense, massive, and way too advanced for their age, as if the universe skipped a few steps and built skyscrapers before it laid the bricks. To the scientists expecting basic Lego blocks of galaxies, Webb is handing over fully assembled Death Stars. And just when you think it can't get any stranger, Webb pulls off its biggest feat yet, peering past the so-called dark ages of the universe. This was supposed to be a quiet chapter, the calm after the Big Bang, before stars and galaxies lit up the cosmic stage. But instead of silence, Webb found complexity, structures, bright, massive objects glowing where there should have been emptiness. At this point, even Nobel Prize winners are raising eyebrows. They're not saying the data must be broken, they're saying maybe our understanding is broken. And that's a big deal, because it means we might have to rewrite the story of the universe's birth. Some scientists are even whispering a radical possibility. What if the universe never really had a beginning? What if those ancient galaxies Webb is spotting aren't early galaxies at all, but something else? Suddenly, the cosmic script doesn't feel so secure anymore. Here's where it gets technical, but stick with me. The Lambda CDM model says the universe is made up mostly of cold dark matter and dark energy, mysterious ingredients we still can't directly detect. According to this model, galaxies in the early universe should have grown slowly, struggling to gather enough material to form into something huge. But the galaxies Webb is catching, they're too big, too soon. The math just doesn't work. To get that massive, that fast, they'd need to gobble up every bit of normal matter in the cosmos, and even then, they'd still come up short.
So, what exactly has Webb uncovered out there on the edge of time? And why are so many brilliant minds whispering that this could change everything we thought we knew? To understand why this moment is so seismic, we need to rewind almost a century, to 1929, when a man named Edwin Hubble looked up and shattered our view of the universe for the first time. Back in 1929, Edwin Hubble dropped a cosmic bombshell. Galaxies aren't just hanging out in space, they're all moving away from each other. Space itself is expanding, stretching like some kind of invisible cosmic taffy. And here's the kicker. There's no center to this expansion. No matter where you stand, it feels like you are at the middle, with everything racing away. It's the ultimate optical illusion. Everyone's the star of their own universe, and yet everyone's equally right. And it's not just expanding, it's accelerating. The farther a galaxy is, the faster it speeds away. Picture yourself standing on Earth, peering through Webb's golden mirrors. Out there, galaxies aren't just drifting, they're sprinting, vanishing into the dark like taillights on a highway. Sounds like science fiction, right? Nope. This is just another Tuesday in astrophysics. Now, you've probably heard the basic line: distant galaxies recede from us, and the farther they are, the faster they move. But that simple fact isn't just trivia, it's one of the cornerstones of modern cosmology. And here's where it gets really wild. There's a boundary out there, a kind of cosmic speed limit called the Hubble sphere, where galaxies are zipping away at exactly the speed of light. Sounds neat and tidy so far, doesn't it? But wait, beyond that Hubble sphere, there are galaxies moving away from us even faster than light. Hold up, how does that even work? Doesn't Einstein tell us nothing can outrun light? Shouldn't those galaxies be invisible forever? That's what your common sense screams, but the universe has other ideas. Here's the twist: we can still see some of them. Their light reaches us not because they've slowed down, but because the Hubble sphere itself isn't a fixed wall. It's expanding right along with the universe. So as space stretches, more of those faster-than-light galaxies get pulled into our visible bubble. Imagine light traveling on an escalator that just keeps extending underneath it. The light eventually makes its way to us, even across billions of years. Of course, there's a limit. We can't see forever. Our cosmic reach is capped by the observable universe, a bubble centered on Earth about 92 billion light-years wide. Everything inside that bubble, potentially visible. Everything outside, gone to the unknowable beyond. And if you look all the way to the edge, you don't see galaxies or stars. You see something eerier, a faint glow called the cosmic microwave background. It's the universe's oldest portrait, a baby photo taken when it was only a few 100,000 years old. And just when you think you've wrapped your head around that, Webb comes along and spots a record breaker, a galaxy known as JWST.Z14. The light from this tiny smudge traveled nearly 13.5 billion years to reach us, which means we're seeing it as it was when the universe was only about 290 million years old, barely an infant, already scribbling galaxies into existence. Wrap your mind around this. When we look at a galaxy like JWST.Z14, we aren't seeing it as it is today. Nope, we're seeing it as it was, a cosmic toddler, barely learning its first steps in the vast playground of the universe. And here's the kicker. That toddler has already grown up, drifted far beyond our observational reach. Whatever it is now, a sprawling cluster of galaxies, or perhaps something entirely unrecognizable, we'll never know. Its light will never touch our eyes again.
Now let's zoom out, way out. Beyond the observable universe, there's a staggering expanse of galaxies, stars, and cosmic structures that we can't see. That edge astronomers talk about? It isn't the universe's edge, it's just the edge of what we can observe from Earth. Imagine an alien civilization 50 billion light-years away. Their bubble of observable space would be completely different. Their cosmic horizon, their baby photos of the universe, wouldn't include what we see. And here's the mind-bender. The classic story says the universe began from a single point, a dense, hot singularity. Sounds dramatic, right? But if the universe is infinite, as much evidence suggests, that singularity didn't happen in just one spot. The Big Bang happened everywhere at once. Space wasn't born in one corner, it erupted across the cosmos simultaneously. Take a moment and think really big. We used to picture the first galaxies like cities appearing on a blank map, forming in specific regions. But new evidence suggests that those early galaxies weren't confined to certain pockets. They sprang up everywhere, not just in our corner of the universe, but beyond even what we can observe. It's as if matter simply blinked into existence across the entire cosmos at once. And that faint glow we detect from all directions, the cosmic microwave background, that's the first light of this newborn universe, the afterglow of matter forming everywhere simultaneously, reaching us from all corners of space. For decades, this was the picture scientists worked with. It was neat, it made sense, and it guided our cosmic maps. Then Webb came along and changed the game. The mission was simple. Point the telescope at the farthest reaches of space and see the first stars and galaxies. Easy, right? Except when astronomers looked, they didn't see what they expected. Instead of faint, slowly forming galaxies, Webb revealed bright, strange objects, galaxies that seemed far too evolved, too massive, and just plain weird. And it wasn't a one-off. Every new observation uncovered more of these cosmic oddballs. Recently, a study in the Astrophysical Journal confirmed something jaw-dropping. The universe at its earliest stages was far busier, brighter, and more chaotic than any model predicted. The cosmos we thought we understood, Webb is telling us it's just the tip of the iceberg. Researchers have flagged a jaw-dropping 87 potential galaxies that may have existed a mere 200 to 400 million years after the Big Bang. Yeah, you read that right, that early. And here's why this is mind-blowing. According to the Lambda CDM model, the long-trusted backbone of cosmology, the universe simply shouldn't have had enough time or material to churn out that many galaxies so quickly. Haojing Yan, one of the study's authors, put it bluntly. Even confirming just a few of these galaxies would force us to seriously rethink our entire understanding of early galaxy formation. But wait, it gets wilder. Webb captured a stunning image of one of these ancient galaxies, and it looks nothing like the galactic neighborhoods we know. Normally, galaxies are a mix of gas, dust, and stars, the gas being the crucial ingredient for new star formation over time. Shockingly, in these primordial galaxies, Webb's data shows something unprecedented. 100% of the available material was converted into stars. Every single atom, no leftovers. In our current models, that's not just unusual, it's supposed to be impossible. Galaxies simply don't behave that way, especially not so soon after the Big Bang. Naturally, scientists are scratching their heads. Are these really galaxies? Or could they be a completely unknown class of cosmic objects that don't fit anywhere in our current understanding? And if they are galaxies, well, then the Big Bang model itself might be missing something fundamental. It shouldn't have been capable of producing fully formed galaxies this early, not according to the rules we thought were ironclad. So what are these mysterious objects? The truth is nobody knows for sure yet. But one thing is clear, the universe just got far more intriguing, far more mysterious. So what do you think? A crack in the Big Bang theory? A glimpse into an entirely new type of cosmic object? Or maybe, just maybe, as a Nobel laureate suggested, could Webb have spotted the first signs of another universe? Yep, things are officially getting weird out there.